What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the difference between markup and margins. Now, this video is very important if you're selling anything, if you have a product or a service. It's a very quick video, but it's a very important video for you to educate yourself and know what these things exactly mean. All right, so we're going to get right into it. First, you have to know that there's a difference between markup and margins. A lot of people, when they're talking about profits, they talk about margins. What is margin? Margin is profit divided by selling price, right? And what is a markup? Markup is cost. Well, markup is price minus cost divided by cost. Now, you might already be confused, but it's very simple, and I'm going to explain. The margins come after you figure out your cost and your profit. Markup is you have to figure out your markup even when you have your cost. You figure out your markup and then you get your selling price. So let's go with an example. That's going to be the easiest way to understand. Other than that, you're going to be confused just as I was when I was looking these things up. So when you're figuring out markup, right, let's say that you have a product that you're going to charge $100 for, right? So you charge $100, that's your price for the product. Your cost, it costs you $50 to get it, right? And you divide that by the cost, which is $50. So 100 minus 50 is 50. 50 divided by 50 equals 1. Now this, everything, if you want to get the percentage, you just move the decimal 2 to the right. So this is 100%. So if you sell something that costs you $50 and you sell it for 100, your markup is 100%, right? That is your markup. You're marking your product 100% up. It costs you 50, you add another 50, which is 100% of 50, and then you get the price of $100, which is the selling price. Very simple concept when you use an example. Now, let's use that same example here. So now here, your profit is $50. Your selling price is $100. Now, 50 divided by 100 is 0.5, right? What's 0.5? Again, if you want to figure out the percentage, is 50%, right? So what is your margins? Your margins are 50%. So again, pretty easy. You sell something for 100 that costs you 50. Your margin, your profit is 50%. But your markup, it's 100%. You're marking up 100% of the product to get to the sale price. And here, when you sell the product, you're profiting 50% of that sale. So from the sale, you grab 50%, you have your profit. Now, there's people that get really confused. When you're talking about margins, you can't ever be over 100%. Margins are never over 100%. On the other hand, markup, you can have, it could be infinite percentage. So if you get a product that costs you 1 cent, and you sell it for $100. I mean, I don't even know what that is. 100 times 100 is 10,000, I believe. I think it's 10,000. You can mark up 10,000%. Kind of sounds like a pharmaceutical company, to be honest. That's probably what they do. Get a 1 cent pill and they sell it to you for $100. Their markup is 10,000%. Hopefully I did the math right. Now, on the other hand, if you do it here, your profit is $99.99, and you sell it for 100. Your margins are 99.99%. You get it? So no matter how much you're marking up, no matter how much you mark up, your margins will never be over 100%. Margins are always under 100%. and markup could be whatever you want. Now, like I said, the reason why I believe this is very important is because you have to know your margins. Markup is something that, it's cool to know, and it's cool to figure out, that you're marking up your products 400%, 500%. But at the end of the day, this is the number that matters. Very easy. Profit divided by selling price. If you want to take the percentage, move the decimal point twice, and those are your margins. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something. And next time somebody talks about margins or markup, you know what they're talking about. And same for your own business. This is really good to know the difference. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.